Welcome back to Esoteric Ramblings. I'm Jesse Arnold, and today I'm giving you my review of Bad Batch Episode 7. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jesse Arnold. This is Esoteric Ramblings, and I'm bringing you my review of the Bad Batch today, Episode 7, Battle Scars. As with all the Bad Batch episodes that I'm reviewing, I am not giving you spoiler warnings within my video. So just know that there are spoilers in the video. That's all I'm going to say. There are spoilers in this video, and I'm not going to give a warning card and save it for the second half of the video. Because the episodes are too short, and there's not enough for me to elaborate how great the performances and everything are in each episode without getting into details. So that said, we're going to jump right into episode 7, like I said, titled Battle Scars. This week, a lot of fans should be happy because it is a longer episode. Not a lot longer, but it has gone up in runtime. So hopefully some of those memes will stop being bounced around as much. But, you know, it's the internet, so probably not. This last week's episode, where the Bad Batch ran into the Martell sisters and trying to get the droid, tactical droid, ended with a message being delivered by the Martell sisters to a holographic character, which I presume to be Bail Organa and or Organa, and I know there's a lot of speculations as to it being, you know, Obi-Wan or Ahsoka or some other Jedi. My money was on Bail, and I believe I was wrong. I believe we were all wrong, or at least the people I talked to about it were wrong, because I think in this week's episode we find out who that was. Because we just saw the curve of like a cloak or some sort of robes. And this week's episode starts with the Bad Batch back at Sid's bar and, you know, having completed another mission for her and getting paid. And it's nice because we've established that these episodes aren't running like back to back timeline wise, at least at this point. They've established they've done several missions to the point where Wrecker and Omega have been able to hit up a little stall for a type of popcorn snack after every mission that they keep adding to Sid's tab that Sid now wants to have them pay for, of course. I think they get two boxes of this stuff every time, and I think she's already got like a tally of like 20 crates of it or something like that. So yeah, there's definitely been some time passing since they've taken up with Sid and running missions for her. The Batch definitely does not seem to be happy with their current arrangement, but it's what works for them. And they encounter a stranger in the bar who we quickly find out is Rex. So we all knew it was coming, or most people, I think, knew Rex was showing up in the series. And he's in the bar with a hood, very Strider-like from the beginning of Fellowship of the Ring, with like a hood up and a poncho-type cloak or something. And I'm now under the impression, because he does tell the Batch that it was the Martell sisters that told him where to find them. So I'm thinking maybe Rex was the contact in the hologram at this point. Which makes a lot of sense, because Ahsoka was with the Martell sisters immediately before she got taken to Mandalore for that siege, where she reconnected with Rex, and then was with Rex, was the only person to leave that with her, and possibly, was it the R7 droid? They had parts in the background to possibly fix, which could be why the Martell sisters have whatever. But it would make sense because there's that connection. There's only one person separating the Martell sisters and Rex, and that's Ahsoka, and they're both very connected to her. So that's my theory. I don't think that means we'll see Ahsoka in this series, because she's definitely in a hiding, and unless they're going to completely ignore the novel that came out a couple years ago about what happened to Ahsoka, she's in hiding for a year before she ever makes contact. And I don't know how long it is between her disappearing from the end of the Clone Wars like I can't remember if her running into Rex and the other clones in Rebels is the first time she's seen them since the end of the war, which would be at that point, I guess, upwards of 16, 17 years since the end of the Clone Wars, maybe at that point, because I believe that era of Rebels is only a couple of years before A New Hope. So anyway, Rex meets up with them, and it's mainly the confrontation we've been waiting for, or the build up to the inhibitor chips, because we know theirs didn't work during Order 66, except for Crosshair, and Wrecker has been struggling with it. We clearly saw in the last episode he hit his head again, and he started to say, "Good soldiers follow orders." So Rex is like, "No, you've got to take care of these. It's no joke. This is serious." So he sets a rendezvous with them to an old first generation Venator class Jedi ship to help them get into the med bay and remove their chips. So most of the episode is them trying to get in there, dealing with that. Of course, Wrecker goes full Order 66 in this episode, which is rough, but not as rough as it could have been. He definitely comes after Omega, and they could have easily made it been about her being afraid of him, but she's so bonded to him that she's insisting on waiting for him to recover and everything. And then they all go through the process pretty easily and get their chips removed. So, and it ends with Rex, kind of basically asking Hunter and the squad to help him in defending the Republic, even though Hunter says the Republic is gone. He's like, "No, there's still some of us out there. We could definitely use your help, but if you ever change your mind, let me know. You know how to contact me." And it kind of ends on a good note with them getting their chips removed and moving on to their next mission. But there are, I don't know if they were Pikes from the Pike Syndicate or something else, but there were definitely the Scavenger Guild or the Scrapper Guild was monitoring the ships on this planet. And they talk about contacting the Empire after they see the clones. So it's definitely setting up threads for, the next adventure, the next danger they face. And it was really great to see Rex. I knew he'd be coming at some point. I kind of want to go back and rewatch the trailers to see if this is all we've seen of him in this season or if there's more to come. I have a feeling this was it, but I don't remember the shots of him in the trailer enough. Or maybe I'll just not do that and be surprised if he shows up again. So he's become, especially obviously from the Clone Wars and Rebels, one of my favorite Star Wars characters. And it was really nice to see him in this, interacting with this crew. So I think that's all I have for you today for the Bad Batch. It was another fun episode. I really enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to what they do with Omega. I want to know where her story's going. I feel like there's some really cool stuff there, and maybe there'll be a time gap at some point, or a time jump between episodes, or within an episode, or into the next season. We'll see if they do more. I think they could definitely do at least a couple seasons of this show, and but yeah, we'll see. And obviously, Fennec's going to have to show up again at some point, because she's on mission to find this kid. So, all right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave any comments or questions down below. Please don't post any spoilers in the comments in case someone comes across this video and chooses not to watch it. They don't read any comments. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a nice weekend. I do plan on watching In the Heights over the weekend on HBO. So maybe that will be my Monday Movie Madness review, is In the Heights, or something else. We'll see. All right, that's it for today. Have a great weekend, or whatever point in the week it is that you watch this. I'll catch you next time. Ramble on.